All right, to use Doctopus to grade, you would create an assignment in Google Classroom telling them what you wanted them to do. And then you could just make a copy or add the rubric as an attachment so they can just view it and see what the rubric's going to be or how they're going to be graded. And then once they have turned in their work, you would then open a blank Google Sheet, and you could name it grading of whatever the name of that assignment was. And then you choose add-ons and go to Doctopus. If you don't have Doctopus, you would go to Get Add-ons. And then when I go to Doctopus, I launch it. Sometimes I've seen it say open, but usually it says launch. It takes it a few minutes to launch, but once it does, it's going to pull in work from certain classes, and you select the class and you select the assignment. And from here, I'm going to just close that out, dismiss this, and I'm going to select the mode, which is ingest a Google Classroom assignment. And once I ingest it, it's going to ask me which classroom and which assignment. So I'm going to select the class, which is exploration class, and the assignment is going to be Doctopus. Select assignment. I'm going to say Doctopus. And it's going to ingest, which is an interesting word. And I can say only ingest files that are turned in, or I could ingest them all. So I'm going to say ingest assignment. And I have used this assignment before, so it may come up with a couple different ones. I'm going to wait for it to ingest. It shouldn't take too much longer. Okay, here we go. So I've got the files here. All right. So the next thing I have to do, I've got this link, but I actually need to attach the rubric to it. So I have to close this out again, dismiss, and attach rubric, which is not any special rubric. It's just the rubric that you created in a sheet. So I'm going to find my most recent one. My most recent one is going to be rubric for Doctopus. You could search your drive for it. And I'm going to not send an email notification, but I could. I could allow self-peer assessment or not, and I can make it viewable for students. So I'm going to go ahead and attach the rubric. And then once it comes up, I'll have a new column over here where I can start my grading. So it's tagging my students. I could add a co-teacher if I wanted another teacher to help with this grading, and they would grade just the students that you wanted them to grade, and it shows their name so you can see who's you're grading. All right, it's building my sheets formula, and now I have a rubric link here. So to open one, I just click here. And wait for it to open. It's still opening. Now, the nice thing about Doctopus is you have the rubric up here. You have some settings over here that you can look at, and you also have the actual paragraph down below, which is quite nice because that way you can read the student's work while you're giving it the grade up here. And it's going to take a few minutes for me to resize it, but I would like to because I want to show you some of the options down here. I like this option of auto advance on submit because as soon as I submit, it would then go to my next one. So here is the paragraph. I could say sentence fluency. I'm going to give them a 3. Vocabulary, I'll give them a 3. And for my writer's voice, I'll give, oops, I did it twice. My writer's voice, I'll give them a 3 as well. I need to go back and fix my vocab. It's going a little bit slow. And once I've given it the score, the other nice thing, I can See, I got impatient twice. The other nice thing with this one is I can give it a written comment here. I can say, great job. I can even give an audio. If I wanted to, I can record an audio here and then pause it and give them an audio recording as well. Once I'm finished, I just click submit. And you can see as I continue going through, my spreadsheet over here has my rubric scores. So after I've submitted one, I can see that this one got a 3, 3, 3, and I told them the comment was great job. So if I then wanted to do more of them, if there were more students to go through, this is the same assignment that the kid did twice, but I could go ahead and score it as well, and then it would show up over here under my rubric scores. And then the other nice thing is that for the students, they open that assignment again, they'll see their paragraph with the, oops, it was going to open up here. They'll see their paragraph with the rubric underneath. Let's see if I can go back to previous and show you that. But they open the assignment, and underneath their paragraph or their work, they have the rubric with the numbers that you gave them, and they would see their comment. And if you gave them an audio, they could listen to it. So there it is. So you could see this was one I actually scored twice, and they show up down here. And again, the kid opens it up in Classroom. They'll see their rubric. They'll see any comments that you gave them there. And if you gave them an audio feedback, they could listen to the audio feedback and see what you had to say there. So there's my comment I made. And that's it in a nutshell.